Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the blue corner, makes his home in Portland, weighs 232 pounds, Karl Pope. His opponent in the red corner makes his home in Seattle, weighs 219 pounds, Lightning Buddy Wayne.
Once again, we welcome you to the Portland Sports Arena, the house of action. And joining me in the crow's nest, as you know by now, Bill Prescott from 101 KUFO in Portland, Oregon. I say that, Bill, because on Prime Sports Northwest, we are viewed by 5 western states. I mean, we got people over in Bozeman, Montana, wondering, who are you?
Who the heck is that man? And where did he get that nose? Oh, it is so good to be back at the Portland Sports Arena. I first came here in the early 70s as a kid, and then started doing the show with you about 4 years ago.
And you're still a kid.
Yeah.
Well, we'll kind of bring you and everybody up to date here. This should be a good sportsmanship type match, Bill. And I don't mean to say that this is going to be a dull or boring match. Both of these men are very, very exciting pro wrestlers.
You're right. It's good to see a good, fair, clean fight once in a while.
You better believe it is. Buddy Wayne, who hails from Seattle, Washington, brings a lot of excitement into the ring. And Karl Pope, one of the recent graduates of the pro wrestling school that Sandy and Jesse Barr have got. And I'll tell you, this Karl Pope and his brother Jim, the Pope brothers, have got very, very bright futures ahead of them.
We're talking star potential with these two guys.
You better believe it, in pro wrestling. Now, you watch this guy. Into the ropes goes Pope. And a reverse. Well, I went for a hip toss, couldn't get it. Buddy comes back. And Buddy goes into the ropes right now, coming off the rope. What a leapfrog by Karl Pope. Uh-oh, Buddy, now see, Buddy thought he suckered him into it. But things kind of backfired on both men at that particular time. Karl Pope goes into that turnbuckle, and as you well know, Bill, that turnbuckle is hard.
It's a painful one. I was in the ring once. Psych.
Here goes Karl Pope coming off. Oh, no. He learned that lesson one time, and he's a quick learner. Man, I tell you, both men just falling all over the place. Now, if these weren't two clean wrestlers, Bill, you would have already seen a lot of gouging, a lot of ethics and maneuvers out there that would have turned real ugly because there have been some missed holes out there right now. Karl Pope is still learning. He's still paying the dues. And Buddy Wayne's letting him pay some of those dues.
As I said earlier, it's a real sense of deja vu to be back here. But one thing you can count on any trip to the Portland Sports Arena is that sense of vuja day that comedian George Carlin referred to. That is to get the strange feeling that none of this has ever happened before.
Yeah, you're right. Some of this has never happened before. Like maybe that last move you saw from Buddy Wayne.
Good, it's going to be a great night here.
Oh, it really is. And we want to thank all of our sponsors, including our brand new sponsor, Pet and Pond, out there on 82nd Drive and Greenhouse Square in Clackamas, Oregon. And you'll be hearing from those folks tonight. And later on tonight, we're going to have our match recap, sponsored by Renttown USA.
Oh, remember, Renttown does not ask you to sign any long-term binding agreement. That's Renttown USA.
Hey,
that was off the top of my head,
you took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, it's my job.
And that's not sanitary. Buddy Wayne going for the pin, and Karl Pope kicks out. Good crowd here.
I got to say, too, it's great to see Sean Barr out there refereeing.
It is.
I remember him always being around here and following in his family tradition.
But do you know how old that makes me feel, Bill?
You know how old I feel.
When I first started filling in for Frank Bonema, the late, great Frank Bonema, Sean Barr was...
born?
I think he was born.
Well, as I say, my first trip out to the Portland Sports Arena was in the early 70s when I won a trip out here selling subscriptions for the Tiger Times.
Is that right?
I come out and watch the action, and it was so cool because I watch it every Saturday night on TV at home, and to come out here, that's why it's such a thrill to be out here sitting by you now and doing this.
I know it's a thrill.
It is. And I know it's nice seeing me again.
Yeah. And now you see it every Friday night on your local cable channels at either 8 or 8:30, and, of course, on Prime Sports Northwest at 11 o'clock, Friday nights. Tomorrow night, right here at the Portland Sports Arena, tomorrow night, December the 5th, we're going to have a whole bunch of action planned for you, and we'll be telling you about that as the evening goes on.
Well, just tonight, there's some good, there's some interesting rivalries building up here, especially with Dirty White Boy and Bruiser Bryan. Talking about promising newcomers, Bruiser Bryan.
Did you see that Bruiser Bryan last week?
Yes.
Oh, my
yes.
gosh. I mean, this guy is...
It was the first time I'd seen him in action.
I mean, you talk about somebody who's bigger than life. Life isn't that big. I mean, this guy is huge.
Later on tonight, Dirty White Boy and Bruiser Bryan against John Rambo and Colonel De Beers.
The Colonel came back last week and got a little nasty with a chair, and that has set up this particular meeting tonight that you're
well, to borrow a phrase from the late, great Frank Bonneman, that's going to be a Katie Bar the Door match.
Yes, yeah. Look out, Katie. And the door. Hard slap. Another hard slap by Buddy Wayne. Oh, Karl Pope just throws Buddy Wayne. There's a hard slap by Karl Pope. Man, look at it. You can hear those
I'd
things.
forgotten how well you could feel those up here.
Yes, makes your chest hurt.
You've got to come out and see this for yourself.
Where'd he go? And Buddy Wayne. Oh, there is a veteran backbreaker right there by the veteran Buddy Wayne.
Somebody get the number of his chiropractor.
Woo, mercy. He's going to need a couple of them. Yeah, he's going to need stereo chiropractors, I think, at this point. Buddy Wayne going for the whip. Into the ropes goes Karl Pope. Buddy climbing off those ropes. The hard flying chop. And Karl Pope is hurting right now.
He kicked out in time, though.
Kicks out at the count of 2. Karl Pope suffering another backbreaker. How many of these can a guy take, Bill? Buddy Wayne really punishing Karl Pope right now. It's the veteran against the rookie, and it's certainly showing. Into the ropes goes Karl Pope. And that had to shake him down deep. On the other side, in the other turnbuckle, here comes...
This match has turned pretty spirited.
Well, you know, they can be friends on the outside, but once they get inside the ring, it's money.
Oh, I forgot what you call these.
And it's all business. Yeah.
Other than painful, I don't remember. I forgot what you called that hold.
That's a veteran hold, Bill. That's a veteran hold. Into the ropes. There's a whip into the ropes. Goes Karl Pope. A victory roll by Karl Pope. Oh, man, he came close to hooking Buddy Wayne. Buddy comes back with a couple of forearm smashes. There goes a whip. Into the ropes goes Karl Pope. Buddy wasn't quite ready. Buddy was looking over at the crowd and almost got pinned. Hey, these two guys going at each other tooth and nail since the opening bell. Into the turnbuckle. There's a good shot from our handheld camera, and Karl Pope has defeated the veteran. Buddy, I think that...
Buddy Wayne doesn't want to finish.
No, I don't think...
Maybe he didn't know.
Buddy thought that was just a 2 count. Buddy thought it was a 2 count. He did not realize that he was counted out. Well, there's one in the victory column by the rookie over a veteran. Karl Pope, the winner over Buddy Wayne. We'll be back with more.
And they shake hands. They shake hands.
Buy your home from a winner. McMinnville Factory Homes, the largest volume manufactured home dealer in Oregon. The reasons are simple. 4 of the best names in the industry: Fleetwood, Marlette, Skyline, and Silvercrest. Excellent after-sales service. And last but not least, the best prices in the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful homes and even better prices. McMinnville Factory Homes on 99 West in McMinnville. Of course.
Announcing another fabulous addition to the Interstate Pavilion. It's Sandy and Tito's Ringside Gym. This full-service facility is designed for the entire family and is open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Ringside Gym is associated with Tito's Gym in Beaverton with affordable day, week, and monthly rates. The Interstate Pavilion features the area's only professional wrestling school. Learn all aspects of professional wrestling from the pros. Call or stop by the Interstate Pavilion, 1225 North Marine Drive.
Welcome to Sandy Barr's Flea Markets, the main event for bargain hunters. In this corner, Portland's famous sports arena, open every Sunday. And in this corner, the sensational Interstate Pavilion, open every Saturday and Sunday. For just $1 or less, you'll capture great bargains at both locations. Or become a part of the success. Reserve a table and sell your own items. Call now 283-9565 or 283-6993. With 2 locations, everyone's a winner at Sandy Barr's Flea Markets.